Now it is.
After high demand, welcome back to After School Podcast.
Woo! Back
Whoa.
and better.
It's been a while.
Like 2 or 3 months.
No.
No, that
It's
was
been like 2 or 3
an
weeks.
exaggeration.
I'm pretty sure it's been at
This,
least a
we
month
just
and a
haven't,
half.
no, we didn't do one the week before spring break, and then we had spring break, and then we're getting back to it now.
So what's happened so far since we haven't been on?
Well, I mean, a lot of things have really happened. We have a few ideas for today. So, I mean, I think the most recent thing that happened was prom. This past weekend. Did you guys go?
Pretty sure we
yes, I
all
did.
went.
We
Yeah.
all went.
Everyone went? Yeah. Did you guys have a good time?
I did have a good time.
It was very fun.
I mean,
Music wasn't the best, but it's always not the best.
It wasn't the
But-
worst, though.
That is very
it wasn't
true.
the worst.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Oh, okay.
It was like a
I mean, I think-
moderate 5.
I think it could have been worse. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think it was?
A moderate 5.
Madeline, what are you feeling?
I just really wanted to hear some Kodak, and they never hit me with it, so that made them drop a little bit. Although they did play a few songs that got pretty lit, I was screaming, and it was fun.
So what
I
would
would give it a 6.
Ooh, a 6.
6?
I would probably give it like either a 5 or 6 as well. Probably.
What
5 or
you did.
6.
I'd
5
give it
or
a
6.
5 or 6.
5 or
Yeah.
6?
They always
But
they would play a
easy
good song and then they would go straight to like a bad song and I would be like, what?
There were some odd throwback jams. Like they played a Justin Bieber song.
But that was good.
It was good.
But like I wanted to hear it.
Okay.
I didn't like how the DJ's speakers kept
Yeah.
shorting out. Like, I know it's not his fault, but
I'm pretty sure the DJ was too excited to be there.
yeah.
He was like
he was
our
singing.
age.
Like he was like
singing
like,
along with the
"Hey
songs. Like, he was
guys,
in his
I'm here
concert.
to sing your songs."
He was singing
It was
along.
kind of
I was
weird.
like, wait, what? We kept taking Snapchats of everyone too.
He's kind of weird. I was like, "This isn't your problem,
It was
dude."
a little different.
Yeah, it was a little strange.
I mean, it was good that he was involved, but it was also bad that he was involved.
I agree.
Like, you have a life, dude. You don't need to sing at a prom.
With a bunch of high school
Yeah, with a bunch
people.
of high schoolers.
He's our age though, so it's kind of like
He
his
was
own-
our age.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in the khaki shorts.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was he from somewhere else then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where?
Not here.
Obviously. I meant like. Alright.
He's from Ohio.
Well then, was there 2 guys?
Was
up
he
there?
really?
Yeah, one
I
was
don't
like
know.
doing the music and the other one was like singing.
Well, do they both know how to do music? Or?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What was he? Was he like the MC and then the other guy was like playing back
No, they
music?
both came together. They just did it. They just did the job
I feel
together.
like one of the guys like had to go with his friend. He's just like, I'll just MC it. And so he starts singing.
He just wanted to sing. In his khaki shorts at prom.
That was funny.
His
That was
khaki
really-
That was very
shorts.
fun.
It was funny.
You wear khaki shorts to a prom. You don't deserve to sing at.
I agree.
At least he put on a dress shirt. though.
You put on a dress shirt? I thought it
He
was.
had on a white
I thought it was a
button.
T-shirt.
He had on a white button-up shirt.
Honestly,
He looked like
The
he came
khakis
straight from the
ruined it.
beach. If we're being honest here.
Like those awkward family pictures on the beach.
Yeah,
Where everyone
rolled up
wears
white,
white.
sleeve dress shirt.
Yeah, where
Khaki
the whole family
shorts.
wears white.
I wouldn't have been surprised if he wore
it
flip
looked like he was
flops.
coming back from like a bowling trip.
Bowling?
Bowling.
Excuse me, what?
Yes.
No.
Bowling.
I never, did not ever
That's
cross my
not
mind
what-
once.
I just don't think that bowling is accurate. But okay, you know what?
Honestly, I'm just saying.
What else did you guys like about prom besides music?
The food.
The food, of course.
The food was very good this year.
I enjoyed the food thoroughly.
I love mashed potatoes.
Always.
That's basically the only thing I ate during prom. Are mashed potatoes and the corn.
The cheesecake was bomb.
I didn't eat the
love
I
cheesecake.
didn't eat it.
I should have, but I didn't.
I tried cheesecake for the first time at prom.
This year,
Yeah, and it was
Really?
so good.
So what kind of cheesecake was there?
Yeah,
I know
there was
there
just plain, and then they had some with cherries on top. Did you get plain or with cherries on top, David?
I tried somebody at my tables, and they had
cherry.
cherry, But then when I went up to there to get my own, they only had plain. And it was alright, but
It's better with the cherries.
oh yeah.
So are you glad that you tried cheesecake though?
I'm very glad I tried cheesecake. Because
Oh,
now I
so-
could go to the Cheesecake Factory
I
a
don't
lot
like.
more.
Well, I don't like cherries that much.
Cheesecake
I've never been to the
Factory,
Cheesecake Factory.
Okay,
What?
Cheesecake Factory. Here's the thing about Cheesecake Factory. Overpriced as heck. Don't get the food there.
Just get the cheesecake.
Just go to get cheesecake.
Oh,
Really?
they actually sell food too.
They have food and it's good. It's just like
It's
$20
very
for a meal.
overpriced.
Like it's $20 for your
I
meal.
can't do that.
Like
I'm
pasta.
all on a
I
budget.
know.
I got a pasta thing and it was $20, but then I wanted cheesecake, so then it was like $9, and then I was like paying $40 for a meal, and I was like, what?
It's also
What?
very far away.
On
Or
Senior
kinda
Skip Day-
far
on
away.
Senior
It's in the
Skip Day, I went
Galleria.
somewhere that was extremely overpriced.
Where'd
We
you
went, we went to Fitz's.
Oh, Fitz's is also
It's
overpriced.
extremely
Especially for
overpriced.
the quality food that they
I had a
have.
$13 burger.
That's
Yeah,
too
no.
much.
$13.
Listen, Madeline and I went to a place we were gonna go to Crown Candy, but then they were closed. So we went to this place called Bailey's Range, and they have burgers, and they're very quality burgers, and it was only like $10 or $11.
Oh, I'm not saying it wasn't a quality
And
burger.
then we
I
got
just
like
oh,
fries
that's
and like
just
fried pickles and ice cream and stuff, and like we paid a decent amount of money for it, but the food was really good. Like it was worth
it.
it was
Oh,
worth the money that
I
we
also
paid.
went to the best ice cream place ever.
Where?
I forgot the name now.
Was
It's
the
like-
place
it's
in the
like-
loop?
It's right across the street from Fitz's.
Oh,
Snow
the Snow
Snow
Factory.
Factory. They like roll their ice cream. It's so good.
I wouldn't
See,
say it's the
everyone
best ice
told
cream
me that it was
ever.
just overpriced and not that great of ice cream.
It was pretty good.
So
like-
everyone told me.
Like I feel
It's
like they
just
could. I
different.
feel like it's rolled up so like they give you less, and it's kind of overpriced. It's like $8, but like it was
That's
good.
very overpriced.
It's very overpriced.
No, but listen, you're paying for
For the experience.
the experience. You're paying for the different toppings. You can have like 1,000 toppings. You
Three.
get to choose from so many.
There's
toppings.
a lot of toppings you can choose from. I
I've
got
never been there.
marshmallows.
I've wanted to go though.
And it's different ice cream. Like you're
And
not.
my ice cream was named 50 Shades of Grey.
I got the 50 Shades of Grey.
and it had
first time I
chocolate
went.
and banana.
Yes, it was so
Oh,
good.
that
and then
sounds-
That
do you
sounds
whipped
very
cream on it?
good.
Do you like whipped cream?
No, oh yeah, you like whipped cream, but I
Their
don't
whipped
have
cream
any.
is good. You should have gotten it. Their whipped cream is good.
Isn't it like not whipped cream? It's like some weird thing.
I don't know.
Cause someone's like, oh yeah, it's whipped cream, but it's like not.
Maybe it's like
Normal
homemade
Kind of
whipped
like
cream.
Cool Whip,
Okay,
a little bit.
okay, that makes more sense. That's pretty good.
But the place we went had homemade ice cream. It was very good. I had mint.
Honestly,
cookie dough.
the ice cream like around here is pretty good too. Like I like
Oh yeah,
I
there's
like
so many-
all the different
Mr.
places.
Twist.
There are so many
Dairy
good ice
Bar.
cream places.
I love Dairy Bar. Like I
Dairy
remember
Bar's
like
great.
like 7 years old going to Dairy Bar with my family.
I feel like if you live in Granite, you have your family like claims their ice cream place. You're either a Mr. Twist person, a Dairy Bar person, or a Weathervane person.
What are you?
But my family has always gone to Mr. Twist.
I
my
live one
entire
block away
life.
from Mr. Twist.
So your family's Mr.
Dairy
Twist.
Bar. Dairy
You're
Bar.
a Dairy Bar
my mom
family?
does love
My family is
Dairy Bar's ice-
Weathervane.
My mom
Weathervane?
likes Dairy Bar's
You're
ice
Weathervane.
cream
Two
better.
expensive people.
Are
is
you a
like-
Weathervane person just because you worked there?
No, my
You were
dad
Weathervane before?
went to school with the owner from Weathervane, so like
Oh.
he would
Oh,
always
okay.
go there to help the guy out, and then like I hardly ever went to Dairy Bar and Mr. Twist, and I went there a couple years ago, and I was like, it could be better,
See,
What?
but I hadn't had it in years, and then I went last year to do it again, and it was a lot better.
See, I love banana flavored things, like we were just talking about, and
Dairy Bar has the
I
best
went,
banana ice cream.
but
Best banana ice
I went to I went to Dairy Bar and I got banana. Love it. They also have strawberry, which is very good.
Get a,
but
get a
then
mix of
double
it?
cone.
Yeah, yeah.
The double cone with the
Love it. The
vanilla.
little toy
Alright,
cone.
but
Banana.
listen. Then last year, Mr. Twist started making banana
Doesn't
to
matter.
compete with Dairy Bar,
No,
and
Dairy
it's
Bar's
better.
No.
No,
No.
I love Mr. Twist, and I would like to say
I
on
think
air,
Mr. Twist has better banana ice cream.
No, I would like to say on air that definitely Dairy Bar will always have the best banana ice cream.
Like
I
honestly,
disagree.
like you had to like grow up with it. Like it's like so.
No, I totally disagree. I think
Well,
Mr. Twist
you
has
can
better.
disagree all you want, but you're wrong.
I like to get
Because-
chocolate on top of my
so-
banana. Do you guys ever do that?
Yes, I just
Oh,
said I
God.
got chocolate banana ice cream at
I'm
Snow
getting
Factory.
chocolate banana ice cream after school.
Are you right?
I really want some right now.
I want a chocolate
I know.
banana
I feel like
shake.
I have to.
I went to Crown Candy and I got a chocolate
Banana
shake.
It
oh
is
my gosh.
phenomenal.
Yeah, it's to
I
die
just
for
want
it. I would
to
literally die
cry
for
every
it.
time I eat it.
If someone said either you die or chocolate banana shakes go extinct, I would say take my life.
Alright.
Oh, that's bold. That is bold.
I would not want anyone. I would not want
I would not put
the
that.
world
that
to
terrifying.
not be able to try chocolate banana shakes.
Okay, well, that's cool.
I went to some place for senior skip day, and I think it's called like High Profile, and they got some really odd milkshakes. Like,
Really?
one was made with a strange donut.
Oh!
Wait, what is it called?
I think it's called High Profile. HI-profile.
That's
Yeah,
kind of weird.
yeah.
So have you
It
ever
is
been to
kind of
Strange
odd.
Donuts?
No, it was closed the day I went, and
Oh.
I was
That's a bummer.
very upset.
There's a lot
But-
of really cool.
What's strange?
There's a lot of really cool
They
Two
have
things.
strange donuts.
in St. Louis. There are a lot of
We went
really
on my
cool
birthday.
donut places and a lot of really cool ice cream places.
They have like too many almost.
There's an
Wow.
ice cream place in St. Louis called Ices, plain and fancy, ICES, not like ISIS, like the terrorist group. But Ices, plain
Like
and
ISIS.
fancy.
I think the ISIS
The ice
terrorist
cream-
group maybe would have been good.
No, but they make your ice cream right in front of you with like I'm gonna describe it
Like
wrong.
one of the metal sheets.
No, like they do it with like liquid nitrogen or whatever.
Yes.
Oh,
Put
gosh.
underneath of it, and they like because that makes it cold, and then they mix it in this bowl.
What?
And they have some really cool flavors. Like whenever I went, I got cherry Nutella. Oh my
Okay.
gosh, it was so good. Now the ice cream's not cheap there, but it's worth it because the ice cream is very quality. There's a bunch of really cool places.
So wait, hold on. You kind of explained this weird. So did they like pour the
So-
liquid nitrogen in like a bowl? And
No,
then,
the
like,
liquid nitrogen is like underneath this like mixing bowl, and it's like cold or whatever.
Okay.
And then the
I
stuff
thought
for
you
your
meant, like,
ice
you-
cream.
They like poured it into your ice. I'm like,
No,
that's
no, no,
kind
no,
of.
no. So that's
Wow.
underneath of it, and then they put the stuff for the ice cream in the bowl, and it mixes, and then you have ice cream, and it's fantastic.
It's kind of
There's also a donut place called Van Gogh Donuts. Pretty sure. Oh my gosh, I went there with my parents to die for. Their donuts are all square though.
See, just going to like those
I
places.
really like square donuts.
Do you
Square
really?
donuts,
donuts?
are, yeah, they're pretty
They're
good.
pretty neat.
Just going to like places like that and like everything that like we did during like senior skip day really makes me like kind of like want to be out of school just because of like the different things that we can do.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like
You'll have class in the morning, and then you can go to lunch at a cool place, and then just
Oh,
go
yeah.
back to class like if you have another class. Like,
and it's honestly it's just like everything that like I did made me just want to be like out of school. Honestly,
It felt weird coming back to school like after prom. I won't lie.
very, very.
and there's like so
Yeah.
many things that like we still have to do in school, and it's only like what
You're right.
17 days left of school.
Yeah, no, it
We-
feels
yeah,
really
we-
odd. Like, I don't know. Whenever we walked back in yesterday, Madeline and I both said it felt like we were just visiting.
It felt like we should not be here
Mhm.
anymore.
Yeah,
Honestly, yeah.
not like in a bad
like
way.
that
Just
for
like
about
I
a
felt like we had like already finished.
Yeah.
I felt like that first semester. All I have left is one class that really I have to do to get out of school.
What class?
English. Well, that's the only required one. It's like, I probably could have done that over summer and would have got it out of the way, still would have got the exact same amount of knowledge as I would during the year.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, that's the only one that we gotta finish. Like, if you're a senior and you've done all your credits, the only one that you have to finish in senior year is English. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because all the other ones are electives.
But like, are there anything like you still want to do?
No.
Like, with the rest of your time?
What do I need to
Like
do?
we have like 17 days left. Is there anything that you wish you would have done in high school? Like you have these last 17 days, like that
yes.
you want to do? Like what?
Yeah, I wish I would have joined
The color guard.
color guard. I
Yeah,
honestly
almost the
do.
color
It's
guard.
color guard.
I really.
They
just
do like the flags and the
That's-
dancing during band.
Maybe I
Madeline
wasn't
loves
meant
them.
for it, but I just really love
You
watching
just
them.
want to dance with
I
the
just
flag?
I just want them to dance and follow me around all the time because I just really.
Now, when you watch that, you're like, oh, they're just throwing a flag around. But I've seen some of the
No,
practices.
I
like,
think it's
that's a lot
intense.
of work.
I would not be able to catch it.
Like, honestly, that's probably one of the hardest things that you could do. Like that band, being in some speeches, that's probably some of the hardest stuff you can do.
Oh yeah, totally.
But, yeah.
But there's nothing else you would want to do.
No. There's like,
You don't regret not doing
I wanna go on
anything.
the
Honestly,
roof.
that, okay.
I do want to go on the roof.
I want to go on the roof of the school.
That'd be pretty cool.
I also want
I
to
wanna-
steal a car.
I want to go on the. Okay,
Well,
well.
that's okay.
Okay, well, let's cut that out of the video. I want to steal a car.
Madeline Sheridan
I want to
will
rob a
not-
bank, but we're not.
Madeline Sheridan will not be stealing any cars because Madeline wants to do something with her
If
life.
someone's car goes missing,
Just know,
talk to Madeline
well,
about it.
just know.
I didn't mean like a car. I meant like one of those like.
Oh,
ladies'
one of those
cars.
things?
Okay,
Oh, I
that's
thought about that
you
all
would
the
still
time.
get in so much trouble,
I
Madeline.
think
But
it would
listen,
be
like,
funny.
That's
I would
probably
never,
like
I
one of the
just
best
think it would
things
be
you could
funny.
do. Like, if I were to miss out on one thing,
What
like,
if
I would
for a
wanna take
senior
that.
prank, we took all of the cars?
I
Oh
talk-
my God,
Listen,
no,
I talked to somebody and I was like, senior prank, we need to spray paint all those cars hot pink.
No, they would not let any of us walk in graduation.
I don't think
Senior
that
prank.
would really matter.
Instead of going to class first hour, we all go up on the roof and they can't find us because we're on the roof.
That would rock.
That would rock.
That would be,
That'd be pretty cool, but it would be impossible to do.
No.
You would not be able
So
to get
easy.
every single senior.
Oh,
are
yeah,
you
we
kidding?
could. Are you
That's
trying
not
to
hard.
challenge me?
That is not hard.
You guys are dumb.
Like a big ladder, and then right between two windows, and everyone just like we take groups of people.
Kevin said a ladder.
Big ladder.
Big ladder. That's
So
what else?
did-
What are we gonna
Are you
do? What else
talking
are we gonna
about
use?
the like main building roof or like
Oh,
the
yeah.
gym roof?
No.
Do you guys
Because-
remember last year when someone was on the cafeteria roof? They
Yep.
crawled out
Yeah.
of the girls' window.
Yeah, I really
The
thought.
they called out the girls' bathroom window because the cafeteria has like different levels of the roof, and like if you jump out the girls' bathroom window or the guys, like it's only up like probably like
Serious?
3 feet
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Just to like pull yourself up.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I want
Mm-mm.
to do that. That'd be cool.
She got in trouble. The cops and everything.
Oh, I
were-
bet.
I remember because like
I remember
you know
Red-
on the,
I remember Red
on the
Bull, like,
stairwell,
running
like
over
her
there.
hand was like stuck out on the handle. She's like freaking people out.
That's fun.
I thought it was really funny. I'm sure Mr.
But,
P
like,
didn't. But
Seriously, like that would be so cool. Get up on the roof, spray paint some cars. That'd be really cool.
oh my god. I know a lot of people have been talking about at school like that new show on Netflix, 13 Reasons Why. Have you guys watched it?
Yeah.
I've watched it.
I have not. What
Watch
is
it
this
all.
about?
Have you guys read the book?
Yeah.
No.
I've read the
Okay,
book.
I've watched the show and I've read and I haven't read the book, but I've heard a lot from the book from people who've read
It's
the book.
pretty good. Book 2
They
show.
said that the show was better than the book
I
because there was
disagree.
many
Yeah.
things that were not connected in the book that are connected in.
It's been a while since I've read the book,
It has
so
been a while.
I just feel like there was more backstory in the show, which is crazy because usually when you take a book and transfer it into movie or
the
show
book is a
form,
lot better.
the book has more
Like insight.
detail
Yeah.
and like backstory.
But honestly, I've heard people and they're saying like maybe the author wasn't that good. Like maybe
Jay
she
Asher?
didn't. Yeah, maybe she just
It's a
didn't do
boy.
a good job. Didn't give the
it's a
book
boy.
justice.
It's a male author.
Oh well, whoever did.
I think maybe they just did a
justice.
really good job of like adding things in the show.
A few things in the show are different than what they are in the book, but I mean that comes with everything.
But there's a lot of stuff different in the book than there is in the movie. Like I guess I shouldn't call it movie. Like in the show, like
They
there's,
added
like,
all the
like,
stuff about
one
the
of the
parents.
last episodes. Like that is not in the book.
It's
like,
not.
They
It's not.
reversed that entire thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And so to do that and to like connect and make it better than the book, like you gotta go.
Yeah, that was
through
pretty cool.
A lot of work.
There's a new copy of the book because it's like the 10th anniversary of the
It,
book
like
being
adds
out.
in.
Yeah, and they added
Good.
the ending that the author wanted before it got like sent off to like
Oh
go get
yeah,
edited.
wasn't the end of the book supposed to be that she didn't kill herself?
Well, she tried to, but
She
they
ended up-
found her and she ended up living.
Oh yes.
That was the
That's what
ending.
he
that was the ending
wanted.
what he wanted.
No, that's the ending that he wanted. But whenever he sent it to his editors or
They were
the
like,
publishers,
no.
were like, no, if you
But
want
that's
more.
kind of dumb. Like
What?
okay, let's
Then he
make
could
this.
have made a
Okay,
second
look.
book. Then he
look.
could have made a second book.
But yeah, he could have made a second
But
book.
I think the impact, there was way more impact because it worked. You know what I mean?
But-
like it truly like affects
Okay.
you when you watch it or read
Hold
it.
on. The book, if they would have added in the part where she lives, would have made the book better than the shows, but it also would have made more sense if she would have lived in the book.
It would have
not
made-
in the movie. In the shows, if she didn't kill herself, then it probably would
I think it
not
would have been
have.
hard because then it kind of been like the whole entire book was a lie because all these people are getting these tapes and stuff, but
Well,
she's actually alive.
But it
you
would
know?
have, but it would have impacted the characters more because then they would have been able to do something about it.
Yeah.
Did you guys? I read an article online that said that like a lot of like health professionals and like psychiatrists and therapists and stuff were really worried about 13 Reasons Why because the ending episode, like spoiler alert, is pretty graphic.
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh
the,
yeah.
the
I
scenes
watched
that
that
it shows.
and I was like,
I was like,
I can't believe
the
that
last
it
probably the
aired.
last 3 episodes were all graphic in their own type of way. Like I
Very.
was very disturbed after watching it, but like
but
disturbed,
it
but because
gets
that's
the
what it was
message
supposed.
across. That's what they're trying to
Exactly.
do. Like that.
'Cause
Yeah, sure.
those-
That
yeah,
kind of
okay.
affects you, but you kind of need that to
Yeah, like
to never do that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to say any spoilers, and I'm not going to, but like, the stuff that happened to her really at the end
Really
showed
adds
why
up.
she had
Yeah.
done that to herself.
Yeah.
And
At the beginning, you're like, all this little stuff. What do you mean this happens every day?
yeah.
And then there were a few big things, and you're just like, wow.
Well, you're like,
how?
well, some of that stuff like you see every day. Like you see
Mhm.
you see stupid stuff about people posting pictures, or you see stuff about
Making
drama
stupid
that,
lists.
Yeah, stupid lists or like drama and like stuff like that. And you're like, oh well, that's not gonna affect anybody. But if it piles up and it's on the same
If it
person,
piles
like
up,
that's probably
and then
gonna
with
affect.
a few big events like what happened at the end, then I mean, on top of all of that, you're like, wow, of course, like she was that upset
Yeah,
because.
And I'm never gonna say go kill yourself. Like I'm never gonna be like go ahead and off yourself. Like that's not what like
That's-
I'm trying to get there and like never think like oh I'm saying like yeah it was a good idea for her to kill herself. No, I'm saying like
you can understand why
I-
she.
not even understand like you kind of feel,
feel
for
for her,
in the way that
yeah.
in the sense that like maybe she had that kind of feeling and like no one helped her.
You're just sad that she felt like that.
Yeah.
At
But-
the end,
and like
you're
you
just
can't
sad.
do and like and the thing that's good with like the show is like they kind of show you like you can't do anything like yeah sure
by
you can be
that
sad
point-
but that really doesn't affect anything now because she's already dead.
Yeah, but at that point, there was absolutely nothing you could do. So like, I mean, like going back, like the graphic images, like yeah, it was a lot and was it hard to watch at times? Yeah, but I think it was supposed to be because I think it's supposed to show all of us that like we can't wait until like that happens to someone. Like we have to take action like before.
And
that.
today actually my teacher who is a psychologist, it was Miss Ham, she was talking about 13 Reasons and she was talking to a couple of us and she was saying I as a psychology teacher kind of didn't think that like I don't remember exactly what she said, but she was explaining how they kind of glorified her dying as much like more like she like died and it was like heroic or something, which is
It was
not
kinda like
something
They
she
tried to
justice.
glorify
Yeah, and then-
suicide.
and
See,
like,
that was
that's why-
kind of
that's
what
why-
the articles
yeah,
I read.
like the articles were kind of showing like
yeah.
her as like a hero kind of person because she killed herself, and then kids aren't gonna take that as serious because like that was just like a small part of the video like of the show, but like it kind of was a big part, and like kids kind of don't get that,
Yeah.
and that's kind of the
But all like everything like you might think that like the little thing that you do to someone like doesn't affect them, but like that could be like the biggest thing that you do to them, like the worst thing that happens to
oh
them.
heck yeah, and some of those people in the show were like they're like why did they like it's not that big of a deal, like I just didn't show up to a date or like something like that, like but that stuff's pretty serious. Like,
Yeah,
like even if it's like small and it can like
but like you said,
Something
small
stupid.
A
things
bunch
add
of
up, and
small
then
things.
oh
add
yeah,
up.
yeah,
and
no, it's awful.
you kind of just have to like realize like if you were in that position and somebody did that to you, you would be like upset.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
if like before that like a whole bunch of things had happened to you and you already felt like an outcast, like that could add up. And
It's kind of it just pushes you over the edge of like where you were at.
And you never know with being nice to someone or saying hi to them in the hallway or just doing something kind will like how that will affect them.
One
You
of
don't
the-
know what they're going through.
yeah, one of the main things that I thought was bad about the show was that her character really to me didn't seem like someone who would kill herself.
I agree.
But then
yeah.
But then
after
that's-
after noticing it and kind of thinking about it, like that's kind of what they meant.
That's
Like
kinda how it
any
happened.
person could go
Mhm.
out and do that. Like it wouldn't have just been like somebody who you thought was like kind of depressed or like upset. Like
No,
it
it's
could
like
be
someone that you
anybody.
think is totally fine.
Oh yeah, and like I guess it's a real like they do that. They like make a really good point that like it could have been any of them. Like,
Mhm.
I guess that's kind of.
I think the only thing that like kind of not bothered me, just like I've noticed after I watched the show, is like it just made every single person at the school look like an awful person. And like that's not
And-
realistic. Because not everyone at school is
maybe
awful.
it was.
But
though,
maybe she was
because
just
some of the
surrounding herself with
Well,
awful people.
But that's not true because I know a lot of people who can seem like really nice people, and then like you get to know them, or like you see them in a different like
different
like
light.
light, and like
Terrible
you see
people.
them with different people, and they can act completely terrible to you. Like
yeah.
I know friends who like I was really close to like during elementary school, or I was really close to in middle school, and then like as soon as they met that one person or that group
They
of
just
people,
became a different
they just
person.
completely treated me like trash. And that's any person.
Well, I think that kind of happens in the show too. Like a few of her friends.
Exactly,
just, like,
and
meet
that's
people.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like
They
her
did a
best,
pretty-
her best friend met a guy, and then she was completely trash to her for
Yeah.
the rest of like until she died.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of how people act. And maybe you can say, hey, I don't really act that way around. Like I act the same way around everybody, and
Yeah.
not that maybe that's true. Like maybe I don't know.
You do a good job of
yeah,
making
you,
sure they're the
you,
same
you
person.
make it. You make
But
it
most
make a
people
point.
always change just a little bit, whether they know it or not.
Exactly, and that little bit could affect you.
I just think like 13 Reasons Why, although it was harsh, I think it was something that like a lot of us kind of like needed to see and needed to hear about, and I think it taught us a lot of lessons. So
Yeah,
I thought it
honestly,
was-
if you
I thought it was-
haven't watched it,
You need to
should
watch it.
You should definitely
Just-
go
I'd
just
watch
love
to-
for us to talk about some of the conspiracy theories about a few things that
Oh,
were left off.
yes.
So maybe we'll just
watch
give you
it.
until the next episode of the After School Podcast to catch up on 13 Reasons
There's
Why.
a lot of conspiracies.
So we
about
could-
yeah,
we could talk
different
about
characters.
that.
people dying, stuff like that.
Yeah, so
it's really cool.
I mean, we'll leave you on that. So make sure you catch up on watching 13 Reasons Why. And again, if you have any suggestions or ideas for us to talk about, you can message Granite High World or let any of us know. And we hope you come back next time.